Welcome to the Shut Your Mouth Lounge, episode number 130. It's me. It's okay. It's
Who
me,
invited
Alex.
you?
Someone broke into the freaking office. Guys!
We're being invaded. We just get the little Dark Souls notification at the bottom. Invader soon has entered your world.
Yeah.
I already made the fucking thumbnail and I didn't put you in it soon.
Rip.
Alright, well, I guess soon's here.
Open up Fate and put like a freaking a stick figure on it.
The shittiest drawing of fucking the guy from Breaking Bad, Mike
Ehrmantraut.
Mike Ehrmantraut. Oh man. So yeah, there's soon. I'm Alex. There's also an Addy and a Pink here.
Hello there.
The Pink's always doing his best Obi-Wan Kenobi impression. Alright. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, what's coming out on the channel this week? How do I forget that every time? I'm a dumbass. Anyways, hey, this coming week on the main group channel, we got the PlayStation 5 big reveal stream with all the games.
Yeah, that's actually coming out before this video, technically.
Oh,
There were games?
It's coming out in 2 hours, I think, from when we're recording.
shit, never mind. Alright, go backwards in time and you'll be surprised by that.
Yeah.
After that, we've got Streets of Rage 4 going up on Monday. We got Fighting Games R for Blaze Blue on Tuesday. And we got Quiplash 2 going up on Friday.
Is my favorite day of the week.
Alright. So, Pink, you got anything coming up on your channel, man?
I recorded stuff this week. I don't know if I'm gonna get it all edited and processed for this week, but you never know. I might.
Alright. Addy, you got anything going up on your channel this week?
Nope.
Alright. I
Writing
don't know.
reviews is hard.
I don't know if I got anything going up on my channel this week. Cause, just release videos whenever the fuck I want to. You can't tell me what to do. Alright. Soon. What you been up to this week, man?
Well, I watched the PlayStation 5 reveal, obviously, along
Yeah.
with you two. You and Addy.
Yeah.
As for what I've been playing, I played some Dragon Age Inquisition, or I tried to.
I've
That
been having
game-
troubles with that.
That game did not age well. And that's kind of sad because it released this generation.
Yeah.
So I was
It-
not wrong. It was unenjoyable. All right.
I wouldn't say it's unenjoyable, but the gameplay sucks so much.
It felt too clunky for me to freaking get invested in the
yeah.
story. The gameplay got in freaking it obscured the story. The gameplay did.
The gameplay is terrible. Yeah, it's a broken, buggy mess, and all the animations suck, and none of your hits feel like they have any weight. So yeah, that didn't age very well. Outside of that, I played some Mountain Blade Warband on my PlayStation 4. And that's been fun. Except it's just the vanilla Mountain Blade Warband, so very, very easy.
Is Warband the new one or the old one?
The old one. The new one's only PC right now.
Okay. I wasn't aware they even put the old one on console.
Yep, it's on console.
Huh. I'll be damned. Does it
And
not
it's on
look extra
PlayStation.
weird? Does it not look extra weird running such an ugly game on a modern console?
I mean, I just played Dragon Age Inquisition, so...
Yeah, but that Mountain Blade is way uglier than Dragon.
I know. I mean, I guess it feels a little weird, but I've also been playing some like PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 games on the PlayStation 4, so I got a month of PlayStation now.
Oh, all right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got any
I
highlights from
also
that?
highlights from that.
Yeah.
Not really. No.
I wasn't aware they even had PS2 games on PS Now.
Yeah, they have like 10.
Oh,
Maybe.
just 10.
Yeah, just 10. They have like the two Dark Cloud games, and then some Harvest Moon games.
It's the real exciting selection.
Yeah, yeah. The PlayStation 3 catalog is really expansive, though. But
I mean, it has to
anyway,
be for how difficult it is to port PS3 games over.
yeah. Outside of video games, I've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender with my girlfriend.
See, someone here gets it.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
I
I just started season 2. We just finished the first episode of season 2, and that episode is amazing. So
Have you watched it
the
before?
no, I haven't. I've watched like little bits and snippets of it when I was a kid because it was just on TV, but I haven't watched the show before. No.
Huh, all right.
And yeah, it's really, really well written. Oh, also, Pink, you should definitely watch Dragon Prince.
Dragon Prince?
Yeah,
As in the
it's
musical artist, or as in like?
as in a TV show, like written by the same guy who wrote Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Well, didn't he also write Korra?
Well, yeah, but Dragon Prince is definitely better than Korra.
I imagine he'll be writing with others, or at least. It's hard to say where the things with Korra went wrong. I always go back to my basic argument of whenever a creator has 100% creative control over their product, it will be bad. Looking at you, George Lucas.
Yeah, that's usually
So
true.
if it's a team effort, I'm sure it'll be good.
It is a team effort, and
Yeah.
you should definitely watch it. I've watched the entire thing, and it's very, very good.
Nice.
So if
I
you
just
like,
went over to the text channel to see what Alex posted, and my God, that is glorious.
There's our thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Great.
All right. So, with Avatar, like, Avatar's been all the rage for the past couple of weeks because it got put up on Netflix.
yeah, it has.
And just for curiosity's sake, Addy, have you watched any of The Last Airbender?
Yes, I've seen like I think I've seen most of it. The parts that I didn't see were because when I watched the series, it was airing in the TV. So sometimes they just decided to skip episodes or put them at like freaking 5 in the morning. But yeah, I did see most of it. I didn't see the final showdown at the end of the series. That's one part that I missed, and that's about it. But I got to see most of the big plot moments.
So, I'm
Nice.
effectively left behind on that because I watched, like, I kept up with most of the episodes up until Sokka's girlfriend turns into the moon.
So the entire first season?
Apparently. So the first season was the Water Kingdom, the second was the Earth Kingdom, and the third was the Fire Kingdom.
I haven't watched through the second or third yet, but I assume so.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And they call them books, don't they? I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I mentioned before I tried to recruit my parents to watch it with me on the TV downstairs, but that was a definitive no.
They would probably enjoy it.
I mean, they probably would, but the idea of a serious children's cartoon, watching that was not something that they particularly were thrilled by.
But they like Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I mean, they're happy to watch kids' cartoons that aren't serious.
Okay.
Well, my dad, if he gets bored, will just turn on, I don't know, old episodes of Dexter's Lab or something.
Hmm.
It's just the serious stuff they don't want to watch, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the first season isn't as serious as the second season, it seems to me.
Right, but you don't market The Last Airbender on its sense of humor, do you?
I mean, I think you can.
I think you
Yeah.
can as well, because I
You
think
definitely, yeah, yeah.
for for it to truly become serious, it's a game of patience where you don't really get all that payoff until you've watched the entire series. Because otherwise, yeah, first season very much just a children's cartoon, but
Mhm.
it's when you take a step back after the episode and think on it, that's where you kind of read between the lines of what the episodes are.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Pink. It definitely. I mean, it's like Teen Titans, kind of. Like
Yeah,
Teen Titans feels very much like a kids' cartoon, and it doesn't feel very serious at all. But then, like after the episode, you think about like the themes they went through, and it's actually like really, really serious. Like the episode on race in Teen Titans. That's kind of how it is with Avatar: The Last Airbender.
right.
I mean, pretty much everything I've ever seen about the Fire Nation makes it seem like it's a show about war crimes.
I mean, yeah, it is. It is, but like also in the first season, especially, I mean, the Fire Nation is just kind of the Fire Nation villain, the what's his name? General or
Admiral Zhao.
Admiral Zhao. Yeah, he's kind of just pathetic in like a cartoony villain kind of way. I mean, he gets a little bit badass here and there, but most of the time he's kind of pathetic.
Yeah.
Didn't they always surround Zuko with pathetic losers? Well, I
Yeah,
guess
like the main cast.
Azula was a fucking threat, but other than that,
Right.
Yeah, Azula is a threat.
I mean, I guess your first villain that you start off with has to be kind of pathetic to make up for the fact that the heroes aren't that good at what they're doing yet.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Right.
And then Azula gets added in the second season.
She wasn't there for the first season at all.
No.
She was in one scene in the first season.
That is true. That is true.
She was in the scene where Zuko, gets his face burnt off.
Ah, I'm going to assume she was like cheering and all happy during it.
No, she was smiling menacingly, as she kind of does.
Oh
That's
man.
as much as a cheer as Azula will ever give.
They do some very interesting things with the firebending in that series later on.
Well, I
Yeah.
know that Azula is like got fucking Palpatine lightning.
Yeah,
Not
she's
just
got
her,
lightning.
not just her.
Yeah.
Yeah, her like old lady pals have lightning as well.
Huh.
I'll try not to spoil shit for soon.
Okay, please don't.
But yeah, multiple people have lightning powers. Not just Azula's friend circle. That's about
Hmm.
all I can say without spoilers, I think.
I mean,
Okay.
Ozai would have to have it, right? Because isn't he the best at fire?
Who?
Zuko?
Who?
Ozai.
Ozai?
Ozai.
Uh I think
Probably.
yeah, probably. I don't know. I
Aang.
didn't
I assume Aang eventually gets lightning powers.
It's a bit evil for Aang to use them.
Yeah, I don't think
Hmm.
I don't think Aang would take that up because lightning is a bit too menacing for, peaceful monk.
Yeah.
Right. You've already seen in the first season that
Yeah,
at one
yeah,
point he doesn't want to firebend at all.
yeah, because he burns Katara, but then he seems to be okay after she reveals that she healed herself.
Right. It's like, oh, you can fix yourself? Cool. I'll go shoot lightning at you now.
Just use Katara as a training dummy.
All right. Anything else soon?
I don't think so. I mean, I've been looking at the screenshots of Demon Souls, and my mind is blown. I don't know if Addie and Pink have seen them, but
Oh, I gotta bring one up in specific.
let me show the. I mean, yeah, you're gonna show the poop monster, right?
The poo monster, yeah.
Ah, the Great Mighty
Okay.
Pooh gets another freaking feature in a video game.
That's the original. I don't know if you guys can see that.
I
I
can.
can see it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
It looks very gray.
Yeah, very brown. PlayStation 3 was very, very brown. And this is what that looks like now in the remake.
Oh,
And here is the first boss you fight.
oh,
In the original PS3 version, he kind of looked like a poo demon.
Who's to say he wasn't?
He may have been. I think he actually had an attack where he sat on you.
Yeah, probably.
It's all coming together.
And Demon Souls was a PlayStation 3 game.
PlayStation 3 exclusive.
Yeah, PlayStation 3 exclusive. I'm tempted to go on the forum and tag Mike and be like, so this is what games look like now compared to what you play.
Oh, yeah. Me and him were talking about Resident Evil 8 and PMs, right? Because that's the only game out of the next generation he'd really be excited for.
Right.
Trouble being that Resident Evil 8 more than likely started work immediately after Resident Evil 7, so its graphics aren't that impressive.
Right.
So, of course, he's going and ranting, why do we even make new console generations if they still look like Mike?
But yeah.
How dare we offer affordable options to people who can't be freaking asked to learn computers?
Yeah.
Freaking computer science to put together a gaming PC.
Yeah. I think the problem that Mike has is that it's not really about graphics anymore, but like what you can do from a design perspective.
There's definitely a lot of that. I mean, there's some stuff we're still graphically held back on because evidently hair and blankets are both going to still be problems.
Yeah,
as
you can see with Pragmata.
My biggest wish in all of gaming is for good hair.
Me too.
Suna was just talking about that the other day to me.
I was just telling Alex that last night.
I am so sick of hair always looking like freaking large pieces of molded plastic.
Yep.
Like really thin molded plastic, but molded plastic nonetheless.
Or even worse, you have the WWE games where it's all staticky.
You be slightly thicker molded plastic. Because that's what the freaking girl's hair reminded me of, the one who swings it around and it doesn't swing.
Yeah.
The WWE game hair always has the problem of just that there's too few segments on the little hair, strands of hair.
Yeah, they always have this weird thing towards the bottom of long hair where there's a sharp angle.
It's like it's like in the WWE games universe, people's hair has knuckles.
Yes.
People's hair featuring Knuckles the Echidna. Knock it's Knuckles.
But yeah, it's kind of sad that Tomb Raider is kind of still, after 7 years, still the pinnacle of hair physics.
Oh, Tomb Raider 2013. I didn't know that. Did it have much hair physics?
Oh, yeah.
Huh, I never noticed.
It was pretty much advertised on the hair physics.
But Laura's wearing a ponytail.
Yeah, but she still has some, her ponytail is kind of, splayed out and stuff, and...
I guess that might still be
There aren't a lot of physics, but they're there, and they're groundbreaking.
Yeah. Oh, also, even I see sometimes I see voice actors retweet freaking game developers and shit like that. I've seen multiple game devs going more power, so we should really try hair. And one guy wrote his own freaking graphical display software so that he can show what he wants hair to look like in the next gen.
Soon, is that
Like,
what you linked me?
what was that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was made for Unreal Engine 4, and we're on Unreal Engine 5. But yeah, here's the hair physics of Tomb Raider. Like, with their special tress effects on versus off.
Huh, alright.
Ah.
That doesn't look bad.
Yeah. And I think for the sequel, of course, they made it worse.
Why wouldn't they?
Snow effects, boys.
Snow halation.
Alright. Anything else soon?
No, not really.
Pink.
All right. I don't know if I've done anything noteworthy this week. I pulled out my PS3 because I intend on playing through all the Uncharted games because I finished the third one, as I've noted previously on podcasts prior. I played a little bit of the first one, never actually played the second one, which is hailed as the greatest of all time. So I'd like to actually go and do that. And I'd like to finish Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption.
Redemption.
Red Dead Reduction.
Yeah. I'd like to finish that game someday.
Is it the first or the second?
The first.
The first is definitely worth finishing. The first is fantastic.
Yeah, I wonder, will Pink play Red Dead Redemption 2 on his PS3?
Look, I'm just so worried about the concept of him playing Red Dead 2. I gotta stop him.
Red Dead 2 was beautiful, but yeah.
I could not get very far into Red Dead 2 before I wanted to blow my brains out.
You didn't have enough faith.
Faith,
Soon.
Arthur!
What was that?
Arthur!
You need to have more faith soon. More faith. Just have faith in me.
I don't know what this meme is.
This is Dutch's dialogue throughout the whole game.
Oh, okay.
This one sentence is all of his dialogue.
Ah, I see.
See, Pink, it's good that you're playing Red Dead 1 before you played Red Dead 2's story, because Red Dead 2 retroactively ruins one of Red Dead 1's characters.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, God, that just makes me hurt thinking about it.
I was just referring to the gameplay of Red Dead 2.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, that was just so menial. But yeah. How's Red Dead 1? Or wait, you haven't played Red Dead 1 yet, Pink, right?
No, I've played it a long time ago, like a couple years
Okay.
back, but then I moved around a lot and I haven't used my PS3 in a couple years now.
Right.
So, yeah, that's why I'm brushing it off now, because I had a pretty sizable backlog. I mean, I say sizable, but I'm not Brian. I've owned maybe a total of 20 games. But still, I've got a lot of things that I'd like to finish someday. As I keep watching all the sequels come out and sit back thinking, wow, I should probably go play the first one they released back in 1997.
Yeah.
So yeah, I whipped out my PS3, got a little Uncharted done. Haven't touched it much since then. I did a lot of recording of Civ 6, which I mentioned previously. So aside from those two things this week, I don't recall doing anything else.
All right.
All right. So, I reinstalled Batman Arkham Knight. Played because remember my save is in the freaking in limbo right now where the game is technically done, but they don't actually give me the real ending because I didn't do all of the Riddler trophies, all 500 of them. But so I did like two or three missions that I haven't finished yet, and then I installed the game.
That is, yeah.
Mm.
Every now and then I'll get the hankering and I'll just install it to play some of the fucking VR mini games where you can like play as Red Hood and kill a ton of dudes, but that's it.
So
That-
yeah.
That game makes me so mad.
Why is
I
that?
mean, yeah.
Because the story sucks. Gameplay, for the most part, I felt didn't really improve. The
Not the, yeah. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Not, in my opinion, not only did the gameplay not improve, the new freaking new enemy types detract from the freaking enjoyment.
Arkham could never figure out how to make fun different enemy types.
Yeah.
Like, even just basic enemy with knife was a pain in the ass. Because he wasn't really that different. He just had different means of countering him. Hold the button instead of press it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday I ought to go back and actually play those games without the fucking counter prompts. Because upon thinking, those counter prompts are downright silly sometimes.
Mr. Freeze was a really good boss fight in that series.
Oh, absolutely. Arkham City was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arkham
But,
Asylum
like-
did something different, and Arkham City really refined upon it. It had its flaws, certainly. And then Arkham Knight just shit
And-
all over all of it.
And,
Yeah.
and then we don't even talk about Arkham Origins.
We don't, but I hear Grammar thinks it's not that bad.
I tried it and it seemed pretty bad to me.
They start off by killing Commissioner Loeb, which makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be interested to hear what Pink's got to say on this, because Pink's our ultimate comic books guy. But for when you're running an early Batman story, don't you want to keep Commissioner Loeb around for as long as possible to justify the police going against Batman?
Yeah. It's like I personally I would always leave the police force alone because I feel like there's a lot more you can do in a Batman story if you've got all those side characters alive. It's like I don't follow the reasoning behind any of that.
I mean, maybe it's just me, but I always dug the kind of Batman Year One storylines of Gordon really being the only good cop on the force, you know?
Mm.
Right.
And him and Batman have to try and turn the GCPD around.
Yeah, that was good. I'll give you that.
But we gotta have Joker, though.
Yep, we gotta have Joker, though. There is nothing that makes me more mad than Arkham Knight bringing Joker back after they killed him. Like,
Yeah.
they went all in on such a ballsy choice with Arkham City, and both of the Arkham games that came out afterwards were developed in such a way as to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the fuck? I mean, whenever they do Arkham Beyond soon, it's also certainly going to have the Joker.
Yep.
Because they're going to do
The
this-
Jokers. All of them. Yeah.
Oh, there's no way they're not going to do the Tim Drake turning into the Joker storyline.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that, but alright.
You've not watched Return of the Joker.
No.
Pink, you've watched Return of the Joker, haven't you?
Yep.
Wasn't that stupid as shit?
Yep.
Yeah. The only upside I really see, I know a lot of people consider Return of the Joker a classic, but for me, the only upside of it is that Terry gets a better win over Joker than Bruce ever did.
The Batman Beyond leak might have ended up not working out. The leak said that it would get revealed during the PS5 thing.
Well, I can certainly
So-
hope that it was a fuck up.
Yeah, but it's not the game. Whatever it is, isn't going to get revealed until August now.
Okay, so this
It
is
was
this is a pipe dream within a pipe dream. But imagine if actually what they end up announcing is Nightwing Arkham. Even though Nightwing was like the most minor, insignificant character in the Arkham trilogy, still.
Yep.
Is it Disco Nightwing?
Fuck no.
Then I want no part in it.
I actually really like a part of Arkham's Nightwing design. He's actually got a place to store those little billy clubs.
Mm.
It's a little bit dumb because he stores them like in his back so that they form part of the Nightwing little blue V, but still.
Yeah.
All right, Addy, Where
Yeah.
would you want the Arkham series to go?
I don't freaking know. I'm not that well versed in Batman.
Eh,
Teen Titans.
just,
That's a correct answer.
I mean, that'd be great for just taking characters who are way above the Arkham power level.
I want to fight Raven's dad.
Yeah. Just some regular ass thugs suddenly get fucking laser sweeped by Starfire, killing them all instantly. Pink, where would you want the Arkham series to go?
I don't even know where it's been before. I've played a little bit of Arkham Asylum, and that is it. I don't even own any of the other games. I'd like.
In...
Go ahead, soon, because I don't know what I'm going to say next.
I was gonna say in Arkham City, Joker takes over the city. He has a disease, then he dies. Yeah.
Well, it's not so much that he has a disease; he is the disease.
Right. Yeah. Right. Also, Batman has the disease as well, and Joker has the cure for it. Right.
Joker's blood is so powerful that if you have Joker's blood inside you, you turn into the Joker.
Yeah.
Which is the stupidest fucking plot thread I've ever heard.
And yeah, so Batman has to track Joker down because, like, if he doesn't, then he'll succumb and become the Joker.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, that's the plot of that game. And then Arkham Origins is
Joker,
like... Yeah.
The thing I want to note is Joker at least did not rule the city in Arkham City. He ruled a segment of the city.
Right.
The big villain for Arkham City was Hugo Strange, which I still love that they had the balls to go for fucking Hugo Strange. And then Arkham Knight is about Joker's diseased curse blood. It's really dumb, and I don't want to say anything more about it. Also, they advertised the Arkham Knight as a new character, but it was just Jason Todd.
Yep.
And that's a super fucking huge spoiler, but I don't give a shit. The game came out several years ago, and this fucking plot twist was stupid anyways.
It is real bad that they brought back Jason Todd just because people already voted him off of the island once.
It's one of those things where, like, I like Jason as a villain. It's just that they keep making Red Hood a hero, and I don't get it. Like, if Batman just has the Punisher running around, him and the Punisher should not be getting along. And Jason Todd is just DC's Punisher now, so why does Batman just kind of look at him and he's like, you know what, son, I'll look the other way this 30 million times you gunned down criminals in the streets. And the fucking comics, and in the animated movie, actually, Red Hood runs a drug ring to fund his operations. Because he says it's better to just control crime rather than try to wholesale wipe it out. He runs a drug ring! And Batman's just like, okay.
Where do you think Wayne Industries gets their money?
Oh, fuck. I actually do love storylines where it turns out the Wayne Industries guys are, like, super corrupt and Batman has to do something about them. Whatever. There's my moment to talk about Batman, a franchise that I really enjoy, Addie's okay with, and the rest of you fucking hate.
Yeah. I would personally want them to go with Batman Beyond just because I want something different.
It's not Batman, it's Iron Man.
Yeah, right.
Iron Man.
I just want them to do something different because the Arkham games got really, really, really old. And I was really excited for them to do a Flash game and a Superman game. But then they canceled them for this Batman game.
Yeah, you were really excited for a Flash game and a Superman game, but the Superman game got cancelled and Flash is getting discontinued in December.
There's
What?
Adobe Flash.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm still lost here.
They're ending. They're shutting down Adobe Flash this December because it's so unsafe.
Oh, right. Okay.
I thought that had already happened.
I
Yeah,
thought
I
it
thought
already
so,
happened
too.
too.
I
I
thought it
think it was.
happened years ago.
I think it was.
It was supposed to shut down. It was supposed to shut down in December, like 2 years ago.
I think it was actually supposed to shut down like this past December, but the virus happened or something, and now they're waiting another year.
Last
Don't wait
December, the
another year.
virus.
That's how we got the virus to begin with.
Last December, the virus wasn't even really a big thing yet. That was when it was just starting.
Mm-hmm.
It took like 3 more months before people started taking it seriously.
Are you saying that most of freaking Adobe is not in China to save on
Oh,
costs?
fair enough.
I mean, for my part, like for Batman Arkham is just. I mean, I'd love to just reset the storyline. Because, I mean, that storyline went bad real fucking quick.
hmm just please get rid of Joker.
It's.
Or if you have Joker, don't make him related to the plot, like at all. Make him like a cameo or something.
Make him related to Bruce instead.
No more fucking Joker. I can't take it. I will literally go insane.
That's what he wants.
That's his ultimate plot. I'll appear in so many games that you all go insane.
And then I'll be in your bloodstream.
I appreciated in Arkham City how he didn't have the entire game devoted to him. He just had one or two big sections.
Yeah.
I particularly like that Batman goes to all that trouble at the very start of the game to be like, Joker, I know you're behind all this. And then Joker just is like, what the fuck do you mean? What?
Joker's just come out from taking a bath.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. That would actually be awesome. You just walk in on Joker doing something mundane. Not even something horribly evil. It's just Joker's doing his taxes. Look, I ain't got time to do all the evil shit in the world, man.
I feel like this has happened in
And
comics.
then it's revealed that it was actually the Calendar Man.
Yeah. Calendar Man's awesome. Shut up. Never mind the fact they turned him into a Hannibal Lecter ripoff.
Mm.
That was the great thing about Arkham City. It wasn't just all Joker. Every villain got their time to shine, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Arkham
Penguin
Asylum,
had a huge.
like Arkham
Penguin had
Asylum,
a huge section.
yeah. Arkham Asylum, like Joker was always commentating through the PA system, and Arkham Knight Joker was always commentating from inside your brain.
System.
Get out of my mind, Joker.
I want freaking whoever Warner Brothers I hope whoever the Warner Brothers has the rights to does a big switcheroo and they will still have Joker, but it's the freaking Persona one. He has a gun. Batman must stop him. He's a menace.
He won't stop Red Hood, but Joker. Oh God. Who?
Yeah. So that I did that. What else did I do? I got back into For Honor.
Oh damn!
Oh no!
It's been a long
Yeah.
time.
It has been, and I'm not too rusty actually. I played like a couple of games online, and the game is now telling me that even though it's matching with people that are higher level than me, I'm still better than them,
Ha!
which is funny.
Yeah.
Also, I'm playing on PlayStation because my gold ran out, so I don't have all of my characters. In fact, I don't have any basically.
Ooh.
Mm. Ouch.
So, like, I spent the week grinding for Shinobi just to have someone.
Mm.
And Shinobi seemed like a better choice immediately than my actual main because Aramusha is not getting buffed anytime soon. In fact, he'll probably get nerfed, even though he's already been nerfed so many times.
It has been
How-
a year since you stopped playing that game regularly, and we are still talking about Aramusha not getting buffed.
Yeah, dude, they just like yesterday in yesterday's update, released the Centuria rework. When did we last play the game? Like shit. I know that Ubisoft isn't the fastest, but man,
How even is the player base for that game? I thought it was dying like years ago.
it's all right.
The better question would have been, how is there a player base in that game?
Yeah.
It's all right.
I
They're
thought-
trying. Yeah,
I thought it had like player counts in the hundreds.
I think it has more. There are definitely more people on console than on PC, and it also helps that they give the game away like every 3 months for free.
That's true. And it's
Yeah.
on like I know it's on I think it's on PlayStation now. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know if it was on Game Pass. Was it?
It's not.
It's
We got
not.
it for
It
gold.
wasn't on Game Pass, but it was included in Gold 1 month.
Mm,
Yeah, we got it with gold, and then I also got the PlayStation version with PS Plus. So
right.
And
And, now it's on PlayStation now.
They also just flat out gave it away for free on Steam. No subscription
Yeah.
required.
Yep. That game was. We really, this gen really did have so many AAA failures. Like, just total online multiplayer flops.
I don't know that I would like call it a straight up flop, but like it was what we got was a very different product from what they originally showed off.
yeah,
Yeah.
For Honor is a game that very clearly had a lot of interesting concepts going into it, but at the same time, they started to hit that classic thing of like, we need to add features to the list for the publishers, right? For the investors. We need
Right.
throw in MOBA features, throw in some Dark Souls features, throw in some RPG features.
Yep.
also loot boxes, and
Loot
now a battle pass.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it sold well initially, didn't it? But like,
I don't know. I didn't buy it because I was like, well, that's a nice game, but I'm not gonna shell out freaking $60 for it
right.
because I was in the beta. Like with many old Ubisoft things before they started doing things that I don't like, and they freaking blacklisted me from the betas.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, I can't prove that they blacklisted me, but they don't even send me or send me emails telling me that there's a new beta, and they used to. Whenever the option to join a new beta arose, they used to send me emails because I joined all of them.
Mm. Why do you think they would have blacklisted you?
Well, I don't think they actually blacklisted me. I'm saying that for comedic exaggeration, but
Okay.
I don't think I don't like it. On the off chance that someone actually freaking listened to one of our podcasts, I don't think my relationship with Ubisoft was helped any by me spending like a half a year shitting on Odyssey before it came out.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And I was right about it too,
Mm.
more or less.
I like that I can sneeze to confirm, Maddie.
Yeah, that's a Hungarian thing. That if someone sneezes about what you're talking about, then it's true.
I think you mentioned that before, yeah. Oh, I actually, it's funny, you did bring up Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I did get to, like, play Origins for just 10 seconds when we moved the Xbox downstairs. My sister brought down her copy of Origins.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I got to play that combat, and I was like, wow, it was like half-hearted Dark Souls.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the bad parts of Dark Souls. I mean, Origins was a lot better than Odyssey. Like I have to, even though I don't want to play it anymore again just because of Odyssey anymore, but like Odyssey did a lot of things right in actually moving the series forward.
Mm-hmm.
Just in the wrong direction.
Well, yeah,
They
in
took the
my
wrong-
opinion, yeah.
They took the wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Well, the thing is, like, I could understand the RPG shit and gathering supplies and all that because sometimes Assassin's Creed did have those big detours with like foreign shit. Sometimes it happens, but usually what would happen is they would do this big detour for one game, check what they learned from it and then try to apply it to the normal games. And then the normal games didn't happen.
Honestly, looking back at Odyssey, and I know I like praised it, I think, to Addy. But looking back on it, all of the like interesting new mechanics that they did were just done so half-heartedly.
Yeah.
Like the RPG stuff was kind of just bad. It was padding more than it was RPG. Like it wasn't about the choices you made, it was just about padding out the story.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I wouldn't be complaining as much as I am about the freaking the side content if it was actually like worth the time, but no, it's just
Yeah.
forced side content.
Yeah, and like choosing between Athens and Sparta is the most meaningless thing I think I've ever done in a video game.
You don't even choose. You don't choose. You choose whether you want Athens or Sparta to rule this one place for the next 15 minutes. Has no freaking bearing on the story. None at all.
Nope. Yep. And it just kind of is just repetitive, dull, boring, and like the two sides are pretty much the exact same in like every single way. And
like I've said this multiple times on the forums now, but like the best way I can put Assassin's Creed Odyssey is it's Assassin's Creed equivalent to Castlevania Lords of Shadows. It's taking things that contemporaries are doing right and are praised for, and doing them half-assedly and waiting for praise.
Yep. Like I don't know, that game is just such a milk toast.
Pink, did you notice like a quick turnaround surrounding Odyssey? Because it does seem to me like immediately after launch, everybody was like, "Oh man, this game is awesome! It's set in Greece, and I can fuck anyone I want." And then later on, everybody was like, "Yeah, you know what? Actually, it's a bit shit."
Yeah, I feel like the same thing happened with the previous one in Egypt. It's like everyone thought it was new, shiny, and innovative at the time, and then a couple months later, they were like, "Yeah, it was okay."
And that's gonna happen with the what is it
Viking
called?
one.
Ragnarok?
Valhalla. Yeah.
Why does everybody think that like the next like Viking game is gonna have the subtitle Ragnarok?
Because Thor.
That's what Thor did.
That I know. And now it's like Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, God of War Ragnarok. I mean, it's a cool title, but
I mean,
there's more to Norse mythology than Ragnarok.
God of War 5 ain't gonna be about Ragnarok. It's gonna be it's gonna be about the year-long winter.
Yeah, the entire trilogy is about Ragnarok.
Yep.
But yeah, but I'm
like
really
the first one is the start of Ragnarok. The second one's going to be part of Ragnarok, and then the last one's going to be the end of Ragnarok.
And then instead of releasing new God of War games, you just go back and play through the four game onwards continuously.
It just starts up New Game Plus for God of War 4 as soon as you finish God of War 6.
Yeah.
Now, will Assassin's Creed Valhalla let me go running through the snowy fields with an axe, my dick swinging in the wind?
No, but you will have like undergarments that the people probably didn't wear back then.
I don't understand why they're making a stealth game where you play as a Viking.
Me neither. I mean, I know why they're making a stealth game. I know why they're making a stealth game where you play as a Viking, because it's not a stealth game anymore.
Assassin's Creed does not have good stealth mechanics.
And also Vikings sell right now, or at least they hope they sell right now.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I am not blind to the fact that Ubisoft has been doing this for a lot longer, even when I praised them. But it's becoming ever so freaking clear that whenever you just see a freaking choice that they make, it's not because of, because the narrative needs it or whatever. It's because it sells.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm sure that they did this with the past, like, I don't know, freaking 15 Assassin's Creed games. But once upon a time, at least the series creator was like, I try not to go to places where people expect me to go because I want to show them history that they wouldn't know otherwise. And I
Right.
mean
But why did
that's
all
been
the Assassin's Creed games take place in Italy?
Just
not all of them did. The two of them did, yeah, but the third one was in Byzantium or whatever, freaking Constantinople.
People.
so like the most popular places. Oh, look at that! They're set in Rome. Nobody knows about Rome. Nobody cares about Rome.
I mean, the
it's
se-
not
the series.
Roman Empire Rome. It's Italian city-states era Rome. Come on.
Okay, but
Yeah.
the Byzantine Empire is Eastern Rome.
Right, but it's not
Also-
popular.
So-
Nobody gives.
Yeah, it
nobody
is.
in the
Yes, it
mainstream
is.
gives a shit about Byzantine fucking empire.
Yeah, also you have to consider that the series creator left in the middle of Brotherhood. So like the one set in Rome is maybe still part of his vision. I don't know. Probably not, because that he wouldn't have left. And then everything after that is just whatever the Ubisoft execs wanted, more or less.
And hang
Yeah.
on, isn't Revelations? Is Revelations
Yeah.
not set in Byzantium during the transition to the Turkish taking power, the Ottomans?
I think so. Well, it is. I think during it getting to Constantinople, switching over to Istanbul.
So would it have been like the siege or the years immediately after?
I don't. I think
Well,
the years after, but I'm
so,
not
like-
sure.
So
Yeah.
around 1453.
Yeah, I believe so, but I can look it up because
I think
I don't
14.
remember.
I think 1453 was. Well, no, maybe it was 1453. I think was when the siege was.
There's pretty much nothing. No movies, video games, books, TV shows, comic books, whatever. There's none of that ever focuses on the Ottoman Empire. So yeah, Revelations was still doing its own thing instead of just chasing trends.
That is
Yeah.
kind of weird that like nobody ever focuses on the Ottoman Empire
It's very weird.
because like they
Okay,
were the most
it is
major power for like 300, 400 years.
And had a massive influence on the modern day.
Yeah.
so. Revelations is set in Constantinople in 1511 AD.
I think
That is,
Constantinople
like-
got knocked over in 1521, didn't it?
I know it got besieged, and like the Ottomans took it over in 1450. So that's like 50, 60 years after Constantinople fell and the Turks took over.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I-
1453. Damn. All right, I was wrong.
Yeah, from what I remember, the story is about how whoever was overthrown is trying to take Constantinople back.
The Byzantines.
Yeah, the Byzantines trying to take Constantinople back, and then
Wasn't
hilarity
it
ensues. Yeah,
wasn't it the Latin Empire after? It would have been the Latin Empire at that point.
Well, they still would have called themselves Romans. Yeah, we didn't start calling them Byzantines until they were already dead.
Yeah, no, they called themselves the Latin Empire. Like the Latin Empire is separate from the Byzantine Empire. The Latin Empire still had like some remnants left after the Byzantine Empire fell, and they like tried to retake parts of the area, I believe.
Huh. All right. I'm sure that worked out very well for them, didn't it? I will take your silence as a damning confirmation.
I was taken aback because I'm also reading the Wikipedia article, and apparently the freaking the torturing guy that doesn't really speak is apparently existed, and I didn't expect that.
Yeah. Assassin's
Okay,
Creed is full of weirdo guys like, whoa, that guy actually was real.
Okay, the Latin Empire was actually I was wrong about the Latin Empire. They were much earlier. They were like 1200s,
Oh, all right.
and I guess they like kind of split off from the weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
But yeah, also Revelations is actually one of like one of the Assassin's Creeds that features the modern day the least because uh Desmond is in a coma, so
Woohoo!
at least there's that.
Yeah.
I wish someone could like machete cut all the Assassin's Creed games, but in gameplay form to just cut out the modern day stuff.
I wish
Me too.
I wish someone would remake the freaking all of the Assassin's Creeds with most of the gameplay mechanics with the box ironed out within freaking Unreal Engine 5, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like it won't happen for multiple reasons because if a fan would try to do it, then Ubisoft would cease and desist them immediately, and Ubisoft will not do it because it would actually require effort and thought.
And money.
Yeah, I mean, I think they would put the money in if they thought that it would make more money again. Like they did really release the freaking Ezio collection with just a new lighting shader. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like,
mean, most remakes. Well, there have been a couple of good remakes lately. We are entering into the era of actually quality remakes.
the era of
with-
remakes, not remasters.
Yeah, remakes, not remasters. Like, just look at the Demon Souls pictures, or look at Shadow of the Colossus, or look at Final Fantasy VII,
Or Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2. We will ignore Resident Evil 3.
Resident Evil 3 was... I don't know what was going on with Resident Evil 3. I heard good things and bad. I heard that the problem was they went back to focusing on action too much.
Mm.
They added, like, perfect timing dodges, which makes no sense.
Ew. Ew.
The thing is just, like, for a game to be remade, people generally have to agree that the original was aged poorly.
Mm-hmm.
The first 3 Resident Evils had terrible graphics. The Shadow of the Colossus had kind of janky gameplay and the graphics. I mean, don't get me wrong, the original Shadow of the Colossus has fantastic art design, but the graphics were poop.
Yeah.
And the original Demon Souls was ultra jank. So, all of those cases, it makes sense. But, like, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood has not aged that poorly. The graphics are still fine and the gameplay is still fine.
yeah,
Which I have been very tempted to go back and play it recently. Is it? Hey, okay, Addy.
yeah,
Is it backwards compatible on Xbox One?
yes.
All right.
They in fact they released it on backwards compatibility after the freaking Ezio collection released.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
They didn't
Although
scalp
I-
you for the extra money.
no, I just paid them the extra money for the freaking PlayStation exclusive DLC, which was released on the Xbox in the freaking collection.
Huh.
That's funny.
Capcom definitely scalps you for each individual game. All right. Anything else, Addy?
Oh, let's see. Well, I did more Battlefront 2. That game exists still. I actually got all of the classes up to level 41. So you know.
Man, I gotta play that game online myself and level some characters up. But aren't there some really fun perks that get unlocked down the leveling line?
Well, it depends on your playstyle. A lot of the classes don't have shit for me because it's just like, oh, you now get a sonar that reveals more people, and like I play against AI some more often than not when I'm trying to level people up, so that's useless to me in that game mode.
Ha!
I could get it later on when I need it, but you know, right now I don't need it.
Ha!
So yeah, stuff like that. Sometimes they work out, like once again with the sniper, how I actually have a shooter game loadout with the sniper, even though you're not supposed to. But yeah, game can be fun. Oh, by the way, did you know that the freaking flying is probably shit on purpose because they're releasing a flying game now?
Oh, no, I
yes.
didn't.
Star Wars Squadron. Right, yeah.
Huh, alright.
I'm looking forward to the sequel, Rogue Squadron, just to rip off more of the old titles.
Nice.
But yeah, Star Wars Squadron is going to be a thing at EA Play.
Alright. I'm sure
So
that they won't cancel this one.
Are we gonna podcast over the EA Play or
Fucking pass.
Yeah, probably not. It's EA. It's gonna be full of freaking sports and
some
yeah,
Star
sports.
Wars?
Yeah, very small amounts of Star Wars. Maybe Mirror's
Possibly,
Edge. Maybe Mirror's
possibly,
Edge if they feel like wasting money again.
possibly Dragon Age.
But
Possibly, very, very unlikely, but possibly.
yeah, EA genuinely has no IPs that interest me, so
How the fuck have they not
I
shuttered
wouldn't
BioWare
care.
already?
Yeah, they're apparently working on a Mass Effect as well. Fun
Why?
fact. Yeah, they have there's a Mass Effect game in early development right now.
It took those fuckers 6 years to release Mass Effect 3 on Steam. No, not 6, 7. Fuck. 2013,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, maybe.
Man, I had to download Origins and fucking go out and get a prepaid card shit to get Mass Effect 3 on PC. That was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but yeah, they're making another Mass Effect game. Though there is a theory that they're doing a Mass Effect trilogy remaster for PS5.
The graphics haven't... okay, sure. Just put it on the new platforms. Yeah, honestly. And, well, here's the problem, though. Haven't they tried to release trilogy packs before, but when they do it, they don't include the DLC?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, so if you want the assassin chick for Mass Effect 2, or all those famous DLC packs, or if they want the alien dude for Mass Effect 3, get fucked.
Yeah, they definitely released the full trilogy as a pack, but I guess they're doing a remaster. Yeah, I mean, PlayStation 3 remakes are happening now.
Well, I mean, it kind of has to, because the PS3 was such a fuck-up of a platform in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emulators
Yeah.
still haven't figured out how to emulate Metal Gear Solid 4, because it's just that fucking weird of tech on the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still hoping Capcom will at least release the freaking first 3 Sengoku Basuras on PS5 or some shit if the release of Sumeragi sells, because the only way you can play those are either of the first 2 games on PS2 if you have one from Japan, or the PS3.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well,
I mean, the Mass Effect trilogy with no load screens would be nice.
How'd you be able to get around the fucking elevator dialogue in Mass Effect 1?
Yeah, that's fair.
You teleport up. There's no dialogue.
Garrus is just like, hey guys, I was thinking, oh, actually we're here, huh? Oh god, Mass Effect 1 was so bad.
You act like BioWare doesn't have, like, tons of really important dialogue in, like... And then they get it cut off all the time.
I mean, that's just every video game with dialogue.
Like, in Dragon Age Inquisition, there was that, like, thing where they had your companions, like, enter into, like, dynamic chats and stuff, and you could, like, reply to them and stuff. And those would, like, always get cut off.
Whenever those would start, I just stopped moving.
Yep. Because, like, if you went and the same thing happened in Mass Effect Andromeda, and it was really, really obnoxious because you miss out on so much story.
And a lot of the funniest dialogue was in those active chats.
Yeah. Someone, like, did a full video of all of the, like, companion chats in Dragon Age Inquisition, and it's, like, several hours long. Let me see how long it is exactly.
All I remember is my favorite line in that entire game. My favorite dialogue in that entire game is if you have Iron Bull and Blackwall both in the party at the same time. Why you would have both in the party at the same time is beyond me, because they achieved the same thing. But regardless, if you have them both in the same party at the same time, Iron Bull will go, Iron Bull and Blackwall. What a great duo name. We should fight crime. And then Blackwall just turns to him and goes, is that not what we're doing right now? And Bull just goes, oh, yeah, you're right.
So the party banter all of the party banter comes to 5 hours and 30 minutes.
Jesus Christ, there's no way I saw even a fraction of that.
Yeah, no. Like, you probably listened to like 1/20th of the party banner. Because it was so rare to, like, hear.
I would say that's good fuel to get the player to replay through the game, but I'm sure the player just hit the same triggers for the same dialogue again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me that's where they stuffed most of the characterization for Maleficent.
Probably. I mean, yeah, that's probably what happened. Like, there's actual, like, very important story details and plot details and world building in the party banter that you will not hear.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, to think I was deprived of listening to Sarah complaining about the rich more. Well, complaining about anything, that was pretty much that character's primary purpose, was just to complain.
Yeah.
Alright. Hey, you do anything else this week?
I don't think so, no.
Alright. On my side,
What'd you do, Alex?
not very much. So I did play Supreme Commander, or Soup, with Addy and Goku.
Nice.
And Pink, you weren't there for it, but we... for one thing, I think we made a couple discoveries for how gameplay works in that game, and we won't be telling you. We're going to leave you in the dark.
Oh, okay then.
Get fucked. So... so we turned on Ultra Speed mode and made all units free, right?
Right.
And Goku and Addy were both like, alright, I'm going to start work right now on the heaviest, biggest, baddest unit in the game. I said, fuck all that, I'm going to produce a shit ton of bombers. And the match was over in under 5 minutes.
Wow.
No, it was more than 30 minutes. Remember the game timer.
Oh, the in-game timer said, yeah, it took me 40 minutes to win. But the real life timer was 5 minutes because we sped it up to plus 10. But the game before that, we were just having a relatively peaceful game, honestly, where we were just building and ignoring each other. And then,
And then the Goku Nation attacked.
yeah, Goku saw, like, tier 4 artillery. And he was like, ooh, I wonder what this does. He plopped it down, and without his consent, it just deleted Addy off the map instantly. And me and Addy both went, oh shit, what was that? And then I got deleted off the map. So, Pink, I'm sure you're already aware that experimentals in that game are quite powerful, but, shit. You don't fuck with American artillery, apparently.
I guess not.
I'll give you a good reason to build bubbles, huh?
Man, I can't wait to have my computer back.
Did I ever buy you Supreme Commander?
You did not. No.
Huh, I could have swore. Huh.
You thought about it, like, a lot.
Right, because
Yeah.
it is, like, big and crazy, which I think you'd appreciate, but at the same time, it's still an RTS, and I know you don't like those.
Yeah, I haven't found an RTS that I like, besides, like, Total War, obviously, which is completely different from the usual RTSs.
Yes, very different.
All right, I'm gonna propose a question. Why the hell are Sue and I so alike?
Soon, me and you so alike?
Yeah.
In what way?
We've spent like the past freaking 3 weeks figuring out why the hell I hate RTSs.
I mean, I just hate RTSs because they're not very strategic and they don't have a lot of, like, I mean, it's not really about, like, what you can do strategically. It's about how fast you can press buttons and know exactly what to build at what time. And there's not, like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's a lot of strategies you can use besides you either turtle or you build or you like send out random parties every now and then and whittle your opponent down. It doesn't seem like there's much else to that genre.
I would debate, but I'm not very knowledgeable about RTSs.
Yeah. I mean, Age of Empires has some stuff, I guess, but it's not enough.
I will say that like the part of the key difference with Total War to me is like obviously not only is there just no base building outside of the turn-based campaign map, which is something entirely different and much closer to Risk.
Right.
But like to me, a key difference with Total War is with Total War, it's very very easy to figure out a unit's purpose.
Right.
Outside of a couple units in Warhammer, where you look at them and you're like, "What the fuck is this supposed to do?"
Mm-hmm.
I have been, I have no joke, spent the last week racking my fucking brain over the Mortis engine for the vampire counts and how the fuck you're supposed to use that properly.
Right.
But like Spearman, oh, fights horses real good, holds line pretty long, not good damage versus people though.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, spears.
Yep.
Guns, they shoot, they hit real hard, but they need direct line of sight and they suck in melee.
Yep.
Horse, really good at taking out people who are weak and vulnerable. Really shit against spears. And with a lot of RTSs, I can often find myself confused as to like, should I just take like 10 of each? Am I just going to have to go for a specific build and focus on one type of unit? Is this unit even meant to leave the base, or is it supposed to stay as a defensive unit?
Yeah. I mean, I thought like one of the strategies was to just straight up send like literally turtle up, build up a bunch of units, and then like send out all of your units against your enemy at one time.
Soup Commander has kind of a problem with that because bombers are really strong and nuclear missiles are really strong. So if you just send out
air-based shit seems a bit overpowered. Then like the hierarchy seems air-based is king, land-based can work, water doesn't exist. You don't think about that. You don't talk about that. It never existed. Water is non-existent.
Yeah. The next time we're playing, I'm spamming anti-air platforms.
Yeah.
I looked in. Yeah, go ahead.
I think my problem with RTSs is that there's not really a decisive battle, except like there can only be one decisive battle, between two people, or unless you just straight up get shut down in your attack and then you have to go back and you've probably lost the game at that point.
I mean, I always have backup bases in Soup. Because Soup's got massive maps and it's got Fog of War going on like crazy, so I always build backup bases.
Right.
Which winds up making for a pain in the ass on bigger maps because Addy has to start playing Ring Around the fucking Rosie to find me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in return I make all of you play hide and seek.
Yeah.
Well, I have been on the winning end of 2 games just by freaking obscuring myself on the map.
Well, I love that one of them was me committing suicide, but the other one was just that we figured out you can ally with everyone on the map and then turn on team victories, which leaves no one who's not on the team, so it just automatically gives everyone the win.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious to think about in RTS, where one of the endings you can get is just, oh, everybody decided to call peace. We all win.
How long did it take until we did that with both you and Goku searching for him with freaking like a whole fleet of spy planes?
I don't know. You're the one who edited the footage.
I honestly just skipped through most of it.
Fair enough. I just like the idea of a massive war going on, and we just nuke your base. And there's just you left out in the woods, and we're like, yeah, you know what, peace. War, what is it good for?
The one thing I did notice though is that on your screen I was actually off of the map when I hit. On my end I was on the very edge of it.
Oh, yeah, that played a big part. I had so many planes looping over that lake in particular, and I was like, motherfucker, where are you?
Yeah, and then after a while, I was like, you know what? I have a bomb. I made a bomb while I was standing around there. I have a bomb. I could just start going through the seas and then lobby at Goku and then die.
Oh,
But then,
can the ACU
yeah,
load nukes?
I I don't know if it's nukes, but it was an artillery strike or something along those lines. So
You know what? I almost appreciate just that the game's like, fuck it, nukes everywhere, everyone gets nukes. Nuclear proliferation.
yeah, that same game, Goku tried to nuke my base, but he couldn't because I accidentally built not one but two anti-nuke freaking artillery things.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, though, that's a game where you probably want to light a fire under your ass because the longer you wait, the closer your opponent gets to nukes or experimentals.
Yeah. But it just setting shit up, it takes so long. You don't know when to strike.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I know with Age of Empires, you have to know the faction strength. Like, some of them are early game, and so you want to, like, rush your opponents as early as possible, while others are late game, and you just want to, like, turtle up until the late game happens, and you just have to look at, like, what the faction win rates are for game time played.
Yeah, I know that Age of Empires, for one thing, just has a bunch of, like, Civilization style, like, stat bonuses, right?
Yeah.
Where, like, Japan is like, oh, peasant infantry is this much cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, they've each got a unique unit or two.
Right.
And for some, it's more important than others.
Yeah.
So I only played Age of Empires 2, like, in the free battles mode once with Japan. And they very much seemed like, just turtle until you get samurai, then wreck your opponents. Which, I mean, yeah, that adds, like, a meta there, a depth to it, because with Japan, you can't predict what they're going to do, if they're going to stick to the actual plan of waiting for samurai, or if they'll try and do something ballsy.
Right. But, I don't know how it works with Supreme Commander.
I don't know either because there's only like 4 factions, so I have seen a mod that tries to make the AI not shit, and it can be used online, I think, because one of the games that we played last time did have the mod's name in its room title, but
Oh, do we want to... I've heard the AI in that game is actually pretty crazy. Do we want to play a game with the AI?
maybe, I don't know. We could try. We could make an alliance against like the big like team of AI.
Yeah, that we could try that next time. We might do that, yeah.
Yeah, that seems interesting. Yeah, and then we all die because I get nuked.
I feel like it'd be you and me covering for Pink and Goku through the early game, and then Goku busts out some crazy experimentals.
Yeah, and they Goku builds an artillery that nukes the whole planet.
Goku is surprisingly intimidating in that game. He's got like such a...
What really helps with that is the fact that he's so quiet, so you have no idea what he's planning.
Yeah, he's so quiet and so passive. And then you just get fucking wiped, and Goku's like, I don't know what happened.
Although last time he genuinely didn't know what was going on because he built the artillery thinking that it it would only fire if he tells it to, and he just built like a lot of defenses and a lot of anti-air and shit like that because when we first played, W had bombed the ever-loving shit out of him, and so Goku was like, I'm just gonna build all of the artillery that is available to me, so people won't try to take me down, and then the artillery took over.
Rogue AI.
Yeah, we'll have to see with the AI. There's like... That game's crazy. It's got like 8 different AI settings. There's not only easy, normal, hard, insane. There's also like AI, turtle. AI, early game rush. AI, science focused.
AI, Dante must die.
Dante must
die. What do you want for your birthday, Alex, by the way?
Well, I want you to put that money towards paying off your debt.
Okay.
What was I going to say? Right, I did put in some time with Total War. Like I said, trying to figure out how the Mortis engine works, it still eludes me. I mean, I understand how it works, I just have trouble understanding how it fits into the wider battle plan, you know? Because it gives loads of big buffs to teammates and it malices to the enemies if it's in combat. But it sucks in combat.
Yeah.
Like, the corpse guard is like shit, but you can understand what it's there for.
Right.
It's also way too expensive in campaign. I still think that's stupid. The corpse cart should be one of the cheapest units. You're never going to take more than 1 or 2 corpse carts to an army. Whatever. That you guys don't care. So
I've never even bothered with the corpse cart or mortis engines. I don't know. I don't like, pure buff units.
I mean, whoa, shit. Okay.
Was she?
We just got warred.
War has been declared. Quickly, build walls.
No, war has been declared.
Oh, war. Oh, your accent fucked it up. Oh, man. That's
oh no, dude, God of War.
There were definitely several of those scenes in God of War 1 and 3. I remember both.
I don't know what's going on or what anybody is talking about.
Addie's talking about a cannibalism fetish.
Oh, okay. That seems like Addie.
Yeah. Oh, that Addie, you know, him and his cannibalism fetishes. So anyways, yeah, I'm also probably going to play a bit of Total War today, because I already told Soon about this, but I downloaded a mod. That game has automatically, no matter who you're playing, in the background, you will always have 2,500 gold coming in no matter what. You don't have to do anything for it, just by mere nature of existence, you get paid 2,500 gold per turn. Which I get why they did that, because they're to prevent you from getting your economy crippled too much, right?
Right.
Trouble is that when the AI gets to do it and they have a one city shit economy, they still have enough money to afford 2 full armies.
Mm-hmm.
So the hobos of the Warhammer world would be coming at you with both cannons fucking going. So I downloaded a mod to fix it and massively decrease that income. And I just, to check if it was working, I loaded up a game as the generic human faction. You immediately start off 200 gold in poverty.
Wait, income-wise or like...
Income. No,
Okay,
no,
like...
you're losing so much money, you lose the 6,000 you start off with. Fucking Karl Franz is just sitting there like the Tiger King. I will never financially recover from this. I have to imagine it cripples the Beastmen and the Warriors of Chaos, but fucking who cares? They're crippled by default anyways.
Yep, they're like...
It's not fine to make fun of disabled people, to be honest.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably a bad word now, isn't it?
Oh no, I'm not actually talking about crippled. I'm talking about... I'm making a joke about the shittiest factions getting even shittier because of the mod.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Beastmen suck ass hard. It's funny, though, because they're, in the lore, they're the jobbers of the world, so they just conveniently turn out to suck in the game, too. Oh, man. And, the last thing I put time into this week is I've been going back and putting some time into Dark Souls 3, because I never finished it. I don't remember why I didn't finish it, but I'll be damned I didn't finish it. I guess just got busy at some point. But, yeah, playing through it right now, I still really pretty well enjoy it. With that said, the characters you create and the character creator are ugly. But yeah, I pretty much got nothing to say about that, honestly. I may have more input next week. But that's it for me. Alright. I think we could call that a podcast, everyone.
Yep, bye.
All right.
All right.
Later! Beep. Beep. Beep.